So here are some of the advanced English phrases used by the native speakers to level up your confidence. The first is backing and filling. It means to remain undecided. You are confused. You change your decision constantly. For instance, this law will not be passed if the government continues to back and fill. The second is get your comeuppance. It means something wrong happens to you because you have done something wrong. In other words, I could say you have got the punishment which you deserve. For example, you could say, in the end, he got his comeuppance. Third is easy does it. It means to move something very slowly and carefully. Okay, we could say, hey, move that frame at a slow pace. Easy does it. Move that bed at a slow pace. Easy does it. Okay. Keep your eyes peeled. It means to be watchful or alert, cautious or attentive. Keep your eyes peeled for better opportunities that come your way. Next is at first blush. It means at first sight or at first experience, at first glance. For example, at first blush, the hotel seemed good, but later we realized that it's not a good place. Next phrase is out on a limb, and it has got two meanings. The first meaning is to be separated or to be isolated. For example, we are out on a limb from the main office or from the main headquarters. It means you are isolated or separated. The second meaning is there is no one to support you or join you for some purpose. You are putting yourself in a very risky and vulnerable situation because there is no one to support you. For example, you could say, you wouldn't get out on a limb if you did not have the proper evidence. Next is an adage. It's like a maxim or a proverb. Don't get mad, get even. Okay, this is similar to the proverb or the adage, revenge is a dish best served cold. Okay, the meaning of this adage or maxim is, if someone tries to harm you or upset you, don't waste your energy in remaining angry or annoyed. Instead, harm them in return. Upset them in return. Wait for the perfect time for vengeance. Okay. So that's the meaning of this maxim. Don't get mad, get even, get shoulder to shoulder. So as a guide and as a tutor, I do not endorse this statement from a moral perspective. I just expressed the meaning of this proverb. The next is main drag. That's very easy. Main drag means the most important road or the main road of the street. For example, you could say, hey, there is a restaurant to the right side of the main drag. The main drag is the most important road. Next phrase is monkey on one's back. Monkey on one's back. Again, this phrase has got two meanings. First meaning, that's implicit and that is unwanted burden or problem. Okay, this project is really a monkey on my back. I can't escape from it. It means an unwanted problem, okay, or a difficulty. Now the second meaning is addiction to drugs, okay, the narcotic dependency. For example, you could say, it's impossible for him to get the monkey off his back. It means he is dependent or addicted to heroin, the drug. 10th is be in the pipeline. It means something is getting planned, something is coming close. Okay, a 10% increase for all the engineers is in the pipeline, which means that thing is decided and is about to be executed. It's coming close. Next phrase is a whip round. It means the money that is collected from a group of people to buy a gift for someone or to make a donation. For example, we had a whip round for Annie's farewell party. Next is run to the seed. It means to deteriorate. It means to stop taking care of your appearance, that you are no longer looking attractive at all. For instance, you meet Alice in the birthday party and you say, hey, I could not recognize Alice at all. She has run to the seed. She has went to the seed. You can say run to seed or go to seed. Next phrase is muddy the waters. It means to make an issue more complicated and more confused. Okay, you could say his suggestions muddied the waters rather than helping the situation. Means he complicated the situation. Next is right off the bat. It means straight away, right away, immediately, at the very beginning. You can say, I solved the problem right off the bat. Next is jiggery-pockery. It means dishonest behavior, deceitful behavior, cheating and betraying. Okay. For example, he was arrested for financial jiggery-pockery. Next phrase is gunboat diplomacy. It means a strong country uses military threat on a weaker nation to make it obey. It's a kind of aggressive foreign policy, violent foreign policy. For example, the trade agreement was finalized between US and Japan using gunboat diplomacy. Next phrase is spring to mind. You think of something and immediately something comes to your mind related to that thing. For example, think of Australia and the blue beaches and the blue waters springs to your mind. Okay, to come to your mind suddenly or immediately. Next phrase is turn the tide. It means to reverse the situation, to change the tide, to change the situation. For example, hey, our candidate has managed to turn the tide. It means our candidate is all set to win. Okay. Means the things are in her favor. Next is an adage or a maxim or a proverb. Still waters run deep. Still waters run deep. It means a person may be very shy, introvert and very quiet, but in reality the person may be intelligent, interesting, passionate and very complex. Okay, that's the meaning of this adage, ADAGE. For instance, you could say he seems to be so shy, he's not talkative at all, but who knows, still waters run deep. Next is self-made person. Okay, self-made person is a person who has become rich through his own efforts, The person may not have started his life with money, education, influence, and status and all, but through his efforts he has come up, and we can see he is a self-made millionaire. Means he became rich through his own efforts. So that's it all for today. Stay tuned, stay updated, like, share, and subscribe.